Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Chad Pinder is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And now pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Slider, strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Sheldon Noisy. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close.
He's going.
Now, Jorge Mateo. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate. That time. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Two and two. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's first and third now.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Striding forward, Tony Kemp. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the catcher.
Hit in the air to right field.
Murphy.
Cole is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight roll. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes now to Andrus. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Nick Solak comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Batting 4th, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. 1-1 to Chirinos. Luzardo, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The second baseman.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Second inning set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Chapman. Line drive to center field. Solak's got it, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's 1 for 5. Lifted in the air out to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt, because now there are 2 away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quick. In the hole. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. All even now at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Todd Frazier. No ball. And a strike to count. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Hunter Cole, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
In now, Ronald Guzman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Guzman stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now. Elvis Andrus would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch.
Yeah.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. from the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Next up for the A's, Tony Kemp looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Seared down the first baseline. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Murphy, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. Mateo on third. Piscotty over at second. Kemp at first with no outs. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? On a line, that's a base hit into left field. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Odor is there, and he's out on the tag. A 1 run is in to score on the play. One gone for the A's here in the third. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in standing. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Throw to third, but he's in there, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Brett Martin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, Chad Pinder, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. And a curveball in for a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Sheldon Noisy is out number 2 here in the third inning. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty lifted in the air out towards left center. Solak's on the move. He makes the catch. What a play.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the third. And this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings at the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now at the plate, Nick Solak. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The relay, the tag, and he's out going for second. But they do play to run on the play.
The designated hitter.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Gallo is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
The designated hitter, Matt.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Chad Pinder. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. And he'll avoid the fragment. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. Gone!
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you'd see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
At the plate now, Hunter Cole. That's a swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 1 man left on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Solak is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Cody Allen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. digging in, Jorge Mateo. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. From the stretch. A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. Left fielder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run job by Stephen Piscotty. Number 10 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Tony Kemp comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Not close. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fouled off. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Solak's on the move. At the track, the wall. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Luis Garcia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Sean Murphy, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2, and it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Matt Chapman will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready to take his hacks again, Matt Chapman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Here's the 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the air to straightaway right. Cole is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 22.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Stepping in now, Sheldon Noisy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead it 17-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Nick Solak.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Two out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count now, 3-2. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, and they remain well behind. Standing in, Jorge Mateo, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Jorge Mateo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Stephen Piscotty, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Andrus has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Solak's on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Digging in, Sean Murphy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. The A's strand one, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos.
The catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we check out the Rangers leaders in that category, you can see his total currently second best on the ball club. Rougned Odor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now it's 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pinder will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
Out of the plate, Hunter Cole. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
2-0 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Up next to the Rangers.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here it comes now to Andrus. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count. 3-2.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Jesse Chavez enters now in a mop-up role as He'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 30.
First offering on its way.
Chavez.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Laureano. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Solak's on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
the batter, the first baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Matt Olson has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So now to the plate, Chad Pinder. Fouled away. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. Nothing in 2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Nick Solak. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't.
Ouch, that one hit him. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with as this ball is long gone. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Grounded to short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. A ball and no strikes.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! Here's Todd Frazier now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Kemp is under it to make the catch. Into the box now, Sheldon Noisy hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Let's play ball.
Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Stephen Piscotty.
He's set and the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Piscotty has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Now with the play, Tony Kemp. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Play ball.
19-10 this evening. The A's, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.
MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Andrew Suarez is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. He will lead this one off today.
For Colorado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Dahl.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this will miss down low.